Hello. In this video, we'll talk about what Proficient Academic English Oral Proficiency means and what it takes to reach Excellent Academic English Oral Proficiency, the highest level on the AEPA. First and foremost, congratulations! Proficient is a great level to start with. In fact, most people who have grown up with English at home rate as proficient speakers. Let's review the description of Proficient by the Office of Language Assessment. The test taker can speak fluently and at length across academic topics. Some breakdown occurs when hypothesizing or supporting an opinion. Grammatical and pronunciation errors are present but do not hinder communication. Proficient speakers can typically respond appropriately to questions, speak fluently about personal and community topics, speak in depth about past and future without effort, speak formally about their academic discipline, use communication strategies like paraphrasing and asking clarification questions when miscommunication occurs. However, proficient speakers may produce sporadic grammar errors, falter when handling a complicated situation, or have pronunciation that is influenced by their additional languages. While proficient speakers can relay ideas and opinions and discuss abstract concepts, there's a reduction in the quality and quantity of their speech when performing these difficult tasks. An excellent speaker, on the other hand, can maintain high-quality speech regardless of topic. This is the major difference between a proficient speaker and an excellent speaker. If you're watching this video, your goal may be to reach the Excellent Academic English Oral Proficiency on your next AEPA. The Office of Language Assessment describes an excellent speaker as follows. An excellent speaker can hypothesize and support abstract opinions across an array of topics using extensive, organized discourse in a manner typical of an academically rigorous environment. The speaker may make occasional grammatical errors, but no patterns are present. Pronunciation is easily understandable to all. Remember, the AEPA is a natural conversation, which means you can't study for it the way you might for a TOEFL or IELTS exam. What can you do then to earn a higher score the next time you take the AEPA? Here are some suggestions. Utilize the community. The people in your town or city can help you practice English. Look for paid or volunteer opportunities to teach English in English to members of your community. Helping your students reduce their mistakes will help you fine-tune your own speaking. Look for paid or volunteer opportunities to tutor your academic discipline to high school or college students in your town or city in English. If there's a college or community center nearby, sign up to speak about your academic discipline, hobby, or passion project in English. Apply to as many international academic conferences as possible. The more speaking you do in an academic setting, the better. Start and coach an English debate team in your neighborhood. If there's a college near your home, create a group that reviews academic journal articles from your discipline in English. Work as an English-speaking guide for an art or history museum in your hometown or city. Start a political, cultural, scientific, or discipline-specific podcast. Many cities around the world have an active community of English speakers. If you have access to an English-speaking community, consider organizing a North American film festival or history or culture course. Record videos for English speakers. What are some historical, cultural, economic, or environmental topics you could share with the visitors? What are some problems or solutions in your town or city? What are some individuals, local businesses, or nonprofits doing to make life better in your town or city? Post your videos on YouTube or uchicago.edu. Develop or revise your professional pitch. As you know, it's important to develop a quick, concise, and accessible way of speaking about your studies, research, and work experience. Wow your tester by summarizing yourself as a professional or scholar in less than 1 minute. Read. Read academic texts whenever possible. Explore some online journals that cover culture and world news. Be sure to read opinion and analysis columns in newspapers as well. Being prepared to talk about current events may help raise your next AEPA score to excellent. Think about culture and news in English. We recommend listening to TED, StoryCorps, This American Life, and Radiolab podcasts. Consider enrolling in a free online college course taught in English. Watch movies and TV online. When watching TV or movies in the weeks leading up to your tests, watch them exclusively in English. Review challenging grammar forms. Proficient speakers may need to review phrasal verbs, past modals, gerunds and infinitives, noun clauses, and the unreal hypothetical and counterfactual forms. Review vocabulary. Some people have an easier time recalling the meaning of a vocabulary word when seeing it as opposed to hearing it. Download an SAT vocabulary list, which contains elegant academic words in English. Examine the list carefully. Eliminate the words you know without a doubt when you hear them and when you read them. With a highlighter, mark the words you sort of know and the words you don't know. Make flashcards featuring these medium and challenging vocabulary words. On the front of the card, write the word. On the back, include the pronunciation and definition. Whenever you have some free time, review the flashcards, saying the word on each card out loud. Finally, work on making your pronunciation more accurate. Your English may be influenced by your additional languages. If your last tester noted that your pronunciation could be distracting in a professional North American setting, consider the following. Warm up your mouth with a few tongue twisters. For example, Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers before any important presentation or speaking test. Find Fox and Socks, a famous tongue twister book being read online. Follow along with the narrator, trying to imitate the pronunciation you hear. Read along with subtitles during any video in English on TED, Hulu, Netflix, or YouTube. Try your best to imitate the speaker. Chances are, the more exaggerated you make the sounds, the easier it'll be for listeners to understand you. Acting exercises can also help improve your pronunciation and confidence. Try this. Find a short dialogue to perform with a friend. Go outside to a busy, noisy street. Ask your friend to stand on one side of the street while you stand on the opposite side. Shout the lines of the dialogue to one another. Read poems, song lyrics, or children's books to improve your rhythm in English. Follow along as actors read children's books online. After practicing, read some children's books in English to your own kids or nieces and nephews. North American speakers do not typically pronounce all the sounds as they appear in writing. Practice reduction, meaning I will becomes I'll and she is becomes she's. Review past tense verb endings. Review S pronunciation. Remember your SAT vocabulary cards? When reviewing these, hold onto a rubber band. Pull the rubber band during the stressed syllable of each word. It sounds silly, but this exercise really helps us remember when to stress syllables. And here are some great pronunciation resources online. We wish you the best of luck as you continue to improve your academic English.